Hepatitis C, a worldwide health problem, is blood-borne viral infection that predominantly affects the cells of the liver. The word hepatitis means inflammation of the liver. Stages of HCV infection include acute infection, which develops within first 6 months of infection and doesn't necessarily result in any noticeable symptoms. The second stage is chronic infection, which is resolved state of acute HCV infection. Unresolved state of hepatitis C infection can result in liver fibrosis, cirrhosis, and ultimately hepatocellular carcinoma of the liver or hepatic failure. The symptoms of hepatitis C infection include flu-like symptoms, feeling tired all the time, stomach aches, feeling and being sick, dark urine. Signs of hepatitis C infection include jaundice, pallor, ascites, spider nevi, and bruises. How to provide antenatal care of women with hepatitis C. Antenatally, identify and screen women with any of the risk factors for hepatitis C infection. Secondly, HCV antibody testing should be offered to women who have been identified with the risk factors. Nowadays, it is a part of routine antenatal screening. The risk factors for developing HCV infection include past or current history of illicit drug use, partner current or past diagnosed with hepatitis C, partner current or past known drug user, other known blood-borne viruses, history of receiving transfusion of the blood prior to the introduction of the blood donor screening, tattoos or ear or body piercing where infection control measures may not have been adequate, and potential exposure to infection. If HCV antibody is negative, and if the last exposure risk occurred in 3 months window period, then repeat HCV antibody test at 28 weeks of gestation. If HCV antibody is positive, then send 2 samples. First, repeat HCV antibody, confirmatory, in virology bottle, blue microbiology form. Secondly, HCV PCR, purple EDTA bottle, green microbiology form to confirm if the virus is active or not. If PCR is negative, explain to the woman that this indicates past infection is cleared and it is unlikely to transmit HCV to their baby. Document no evidence of active HCV infection. A repeat HCV PCR should be offered by GP in 6 months, especially if the woman is at risk of reinfection. If repeat sample is positive, refer to actions for HCV PCR positive result. If PCR is positive, offer a referral to consultant gastroenterologist. Send referral to consultant pediatrician and inform child health information team. Now, how much is the intrauterine and perinatal risk of transmission of hepatitis C infection? The risk of transmitting the hepatitis C virus from mother to baby is approximately 5%. The risk increases to 36% if co-infection with HIV. Delivery in patients with hepatitis C. Delivery by cesarean section for the purpose of reducing mother-to-child transmission of HCV is not presently recommended unless the mother is co-infected with HIV. There is insufficient evidence to quantify the risk of transmission with intrapartum interventions such as use of fetal scalp electrode and fetal blood sampling, but it is prudent to avoid such procedures. Membrane rupture for more than 6 hours before delivery is associated with an increased risk of mother-to-child transmission. Can mother with hepatitis C breastfeed their babies? It is allowed when women with asymptomatic HCV infection are at very low risk of transmitting HCV. It is not allowed in case of HCV co-infection with HIV. Management of infants born to HCV positive mothers. There is no contraindication to administration of vitamin K intramuscularly, but first injection site must be cleaned using 0.5% chlorhexidine. What are the indications of hepatitis B vaccine? Infants of mother with hepatitis C and or HIV irrespective of hepatitis B status. In such patient, hepatitis B vaccine is given. Infants of known substance using parents, for example, past or current history of illicit drug use, irrespective of maternal hepatitis B or C status. Neonatal testing for hepatitis C indicated in confirmed HCV infection in pregnancy or mother at risk of hepatitis C virus. Offer hepatitis C virus PCR testing at 2 to 3 months of age. When we talk about interpretation of PCR in neonate, what is meant by PCR result being negative? It means infection with hepatitis C is unlikely and we have to repeat HCV antibody and PCR testing in 12 months' time. And if we repeat it after 12 months' time, we give 4 doses of hepatitis B vaccine in the hospital. On repeat testing, if both PCR and HCV antibodies are negative, it means HCV is unlikely. If PCR is negative but HCV antibody are positive, it means likely result infection and repeat testing in 6 months' time. If both PCR and HCV antibodies are positive, it means HCV infection is confirmed. If the first PCR is positive, repeat PCR on second symptom as soon as possible, and if second PCR is positive, it shows evidence of hepatitis C, and then GP needs to make it sure that mother is appropriately referred to specialist. Role of pegylated interferon and ribavirin. Pegylated alpha-2 is indicated for the treatment of HCV in combination with other antiviral drugs like ribavirin in patients over 5 years of the age with compensated liver disease. Success rate of treatment with pegylated interferon and ribavirin is about 50 to 80%. Without treatment, 80% of those infected will go on to develop chronic infection. Can interferon be given in pregnancy? There are currently no concern that interferon beta use in early pregnancy causes birth defect, miscarriage, or low birth weight. Use of ribavirin containing regimen is contraindicated in the pregnant woman and male partners of women who are pregnant. Monotherapy can be used during pregnancy only if benefits outweigh the risk to the fetus. So that was a short video about hepatitis C infection management in pregnancy. Subscribe on OBS and Gynae and follow the Facebook page of on OBS and Gynae.